So by now, most of you may have heard what is really going on between Ohemaa Mercy and the ex-husband and in the whole afterlife of the divorce. This is not the first time we are hearing of gospel musicians who may divorce. In fact, there are most people who divorce and buy into the limelight. They quietly divorce. And let me not sit here and be a hypocrite. Both male gospel artists are divorcing their wife, and the females are also doing the same. Popular one and now maybe told you a Christian I love there. There are countless things. But Ohemaa Mercy, and it shocks a lot of people because Ohemaa Mercy or 30 or 80 years over 15-20 years ago and there was one person that now Odinichi begin in the first track music video no womu as a producer as everything not Otanichi, but ultimately what we saw was that Bibia etofem, and just few years ago we heard that they were divorced. In fact, Ohemaa Mercy now sounds so double as a prophetess. It came as a shock to people because in the Christian fraternity we frown against divorce. So the question is, what really happened? It is their issue, but they brought it out to the public. For context, Ohemaa Mercy as you see, and we divorcing now. There's a whole lot of things going on social media about Papa Onye. On the far right of the picture, that is on the far right of the screen. That is him. That is picture there. Your friend Mr. Isaac Chum Ampofo. So currently, he is the ex-husband of Ohemaa Mercy. Now, recently, ahead and even after Ohemaa Mercy, the Taylor experience, which I've been going to the concert several times, it is a nice one. The Nano Yebi, I think Spring Test, ICGC, one of our temples, and I was there. It was very good. But the issue here is all these one, the husband supports her, but the ex-husband supports her, but then the ex-husband on Ohemaa Mercy or Muntemate. We don't know what is really happening. But after the Taylor experience, one of the interviews are trending on social media, which Ohemaa Mercy gave, and a month worker said, what is really happening? Now, in this particular interview, you will see, Ohemaa Mercy, you be a question about the divorce. I think it was on TV3 with Cookie T, and making a reference, say, divorcing the husband is one of the best decisions she has ever made, and even ultimately, ni kunu kra on no divorce no etu ni kunu na ni kunu eden etitu Ghanaians are saying say Ohemaa Mercy nsema all can to the sense all cast o ye oba na eba akumem say aware ni nko ye divorce na e was so divorce ya. Then people are saying, so Ohemaa Mercy, you are going contrary to the same Bible you are holding, which this Bible holds marriage in high prestige. But then there's a caveat, what you say. But then for those of you who are Ohemaa Mercy can, you question the video, we are getting a different version, okay, from why Ohemaa Mercy ni kunijai. Now, all these one, people are blaming Ohemaa Mercy, say, she was not able to reciprocate the sacrifice and Nikuno sacrifice a man because on Mr. Isaac Shumampov, they've been married since 2002. As I said, they were married for long, they were dated for long. Ohemaa Mercy or Chadoko Florida to time we share Nikunu or Mobo and Yomni. They've been married for long. So the question is, Papa ya boa ma be doing pen so a banisa na nedie or say only nini hobium to the extent they are even bragging about it. And now people who are bashing Ohemaa Mercy, other people are also coming to say it's for munim de ekoso amamon kasa because Ohemaa Mercy ni kunu our reja it didn't stem from one place. It stemmed from a series of cheating to allegations and to screen so of people saying Ohemaa Mercy's ex-husband even went to the extent of impregnating Ohemaa Mercy's housemaid, the beatings and the abuse. And these are all allegations, trust me, because you did be fans of Mr. Chum Ampofo for be ebo Ohemaa Mercy. Now Ohemaa Mercy so fans no be bo Mr. Chum Ampofo. So the fans are now fighting. But they are okay. So now the fans are coming out at each other. And one thing we are seeing is they are bringing a whole lot of damning exposures. These are rumors. Behind every rumor, there could be, I'm not saying there is, there could be an iota of truth. For context, I have a lot of things, pictures, videos, and never show. But more I'm going to in some Ohemaa Mercy, and I'm going to some Ohemaa Mercy to go to about this whole marriage issue. As sparking all of these debates, you go to your bar. We follow up with everything I have gathered so far about Ohemaa Mercy's divorce. It is really nasty, really nasty.
I'm divorced, yes, but this is the time I've seen the hand of God so strong on my life.
Even more than when you were married?
Even more than. So I was actually depending on man.
So you had the confirmation from God,
of course,
that this is it and it's over.
Come in. And when I spoke to my partner too, he also understood that we have to do this. And then pray and see what the Lord will do.
So you initiated the conversation of the divorce.
Of course.
What were your first few words? What did you say?
I really want us to have a break.
Okay.
And then I need to run with the ministry. And I know that is your passion for me.
Okay.
Let me run with it. Let's take care of the kids and help each other. If I'm going through something, we talk about it. Let's take care of the kids. And then I don't want to fail God, because it's like I'm
failing God by staying in the marriage.
So I actually have to sit down with him, and then we had a cordial conversation. And for him, he's very, very mature.
So it's been very cordial.
Very, very active.
You guys speak every day.
We speak every
You're
day.
co-parenting.
Very, very.
Like you said in the beginning, there's so much that we need to talk about. I don't even know which one.
But I want to advise everyone. If you're a woman and you are going through divorce, your partner is not your enemy. Oh yes. Because of the kids, you have a covenant. So I actually have to allow God to lead me through this, so that it will be another phase for every woman to emulate. That if you are going through battles in your marriage and it comes to the point of you going through a divorce, understand that you can never be enemies. You have to help each other because of the kids.
It's not even profitable.
It's not.
When God took you through the transition of your marriage to the point where it broke, everyone was talking.
Yes.
Everybody was talking.
Yeah.
Look, at the time I lived in a particular place in Sakumono.
I know.
So I knew the beautiful house that you had built.
Yes.
In fact, in that area, your house was actually the name of that area. Because the house
Ohemaa
was so,
Street.
exactly,
And it's
Ohemaa Mercy Street.
It's still the Ohemaa
Yes.
Street.
Beautiful greenhouse.
Yes.
Exquisite. When God took you through that transition, how did you feel?
I remember when I was going through that, I said to myself, devil, I've given you a rope. Make sure you're able to pull it well, because I'm pulling it with you in heaven. If I'm able to pull this rope to my side and I win this battle, we are in trouble. And I want to say this to every woman. When you are going through divorce, one thing that I've learned is that don't depend on any man, because tomorrow there are some things you will regret. For me,
So that is the portion that got a lot of people talking. Say, I want to advise every woman, if you are going through divorce, be vigilant, and also don't depend on any man, because at the end of the day, the divorce bar, if divorce comes, you will realize if you've put your dependence on man, then we don't know why my message did say this, but we know in the early parts of their marriage, like pictures here, two screens. This was the early part of Ohemaa Mercy's marriage. Okay, they were married in 2002, and that was young Ohemaa Mercy and Mr. Isaac Chum in their shots. Now more pictures you should fly. As you can see, this was the time when we share early days when we share in the 90s. They were together and they've been together since. And the man has always been a supportive pillar. So we don't understand why Ohemaa Mercy did make that statement. Say, don't depend on any man. Whereas this particular man, Mr. Isaac Chum, has been the beacon and the backbone of Ohemaa Mercy's career. See, let's not brag or let's not shoot ourselves in the foot and laugh about it. And in fact, most of these gospel musicians who are females, their husbands are managing them. The reason is because their husbands understand them better and they are able to cope with them. Me myself, I've worked with female artists, baby, a lot of female artists. After 1 or 2 years, everything breaks down, because when you tell them do A, B, C, D, okono kutie pattern no soon chena pattern ka say bibia and I don't do it at all yet, and they feel more inclined to listen to their partners more than their managers, because ultimately, a woman's second father, the second father in fact, in most cases, on their first father cry or more warrior what I say. So it makes decision difficult in terms of it. So I don't know why Ohemaa Mercy made that reference, kind of throwing away all that this man have done in the years. But ultimately, in 24 say, Nipotini jauno nim de send a. Now let's cut to the chase. I told you said there's more into this issue than what meets the eye. Why am I saying that? I told you earlier, say this whole thing between Ohemaa Mercy and Kuna Menoka say I hear a whole lot of things on social media and if it started from somewhere and it has now headed to somewhere. Now, Ab0rt divorce nearby, you know, many people who I would say are aggrieved supporters of both sides, both Ohemaa Mercy and Kunu Mr. ex-husband, Mr. Isaac Chum Ampofono. These fans have come out with damning allegations. Obeka say Ab0rt na yeshe that particular soundbite is that particular soundbite. No, Kukutika say I remember where you guys used to stay. You lived in a beautiful house, and that particular beautiful house that you guys lived in, it was even Ohemaa Mercy Street. You know, so yeah, even now, Kran is still Ohemaa Mercy Street. So these people know more people are more buying a year this couple. They know what was going into their marriage. It is not really going to be 100% factual, but trust me, area there. Definitely one or two things to go out because you get housemaid, house help, and people will be coming to and flow from the house. They'll be taking information, they'll be sending some information outside. So these same people who Brian Semne by and people were bashing so Ohemaa Mercy one ya dear and now people are coming out with more information saying say Ohemaa Mercy did nothing wrong. If there's any blame, we shouldn't blame Ohemaa Mercy, we should blame the husband. Why? Let's put this on the screens. Or say one person could post here or those called celebs they post us or say exactly this is a man who got your house help pregnated and you aborted the twin babies. He beats you and the Lord's he beats you and Lord is over to you, wants to manage your finances, and you are saying what? You chose life over abuse. That is cool. We don't have the final say. Say it again. But this one part here we beg. So Peggy Ama Inshira Donko Emma this allegations. Now, if these allegations is true, then it's very bad because I for once believe that you shouldn't abuse any woman, you shouldn't beat any woman as such. So we don't condone that. But then one thing that all of us have to notice that these are mere allegations. Okay, it could be true, it also could not be true. So these are mere speculated allegations. One of the things you also have to note is that being a man of God, because Ohemaa Mercy so we don't know where this thing came in of abuse. We don't know how it started. We don't know how it went on. But Ohemaa Mercy will share some more kind of a yell be brave in the moon. Let's go here. The second one, no, Obi Sam posts Ohemaa Mercy just say the abuses you had was some of us know. So leave God out of this. You have taken a decision to leave. So just say that. So now people are saying Ohemaa Mercy cannot cry. Now say the truth and shame the devil. You were suffering from various kind of abuse, okay, from your husband or ex-husband, and the way female fear can cry and shame the devil. Again, the Bible post said it's sad how people live in the name of God. Abusive partners are killers, and killers shall not be entertained in the name of marriage. We are proud of her choosing to leave, but to lie on national TV, wow, Lord have mercy. So now people are coming up with these whole things, and one person who is living kind of putting all of this out is Peggy Ama Inshira Donko or Postiwe, and people are now backing her. We don't know if this is true. Okay, these are mere allegations. Remember, so panel Ab0rt divorce issues no Ab0rt no. He has never stood anywhere to say anything on Kasada or making any statement that, and it makes it somehow seem say what is really going on. I know so these are their private issues, but when issues like this come in of abuse, torture, and stuff, impregnating and cheating, it is a whole nother level of it. You know, it's a right now divorce are so normal. Gospel musicians are even divorcing more than the secular ones. It's if phobia and some day young can be brave, but there is more to this than what meets the eye. There were the BCB and about more updates.